everyone, it's John Barry here from Big Red Comics in good old Orange, California. And with me right here is Wendy. Say hello to the folks, Wendy.
Hello.
Anyway, the reason Wendy's with me right now is this is actually her final work day at the store. And Wendy's really been awesome. I know, boo. She started out as an intern through a high school program. And then she became a full-fledged Big Red Comics employee. Dreams really do happen, you know, Wendy. They really, really do. Wendy's like, more like a nightmare. But anyway, especially working with yours truly. We just wanted to get Wendy on camera and say a quick goodbye to her. And we're really, really going to miss Wendy a whole lot. So thank you for all you've done, Wendy. It is appreciated very much.
You're welcome.
And now Debbie, my wife, is going to hand the camera over to Wendy. And let's start this week's show. Here we go. Woo! Okay, so if you follow me around, right over here, we have something special this week. We have Suicide Squad statues, just brand new in stock. We have the Joker and Harley. I've opened these up. They're both absolutely gorgeous. Really, really cool statues. Also this week, we have little Harry Potter Funko vinyl things here. As you see, there's Hagrid's dog. So you either get Harry or Hermione or Ron or Hagrid or whoever, or one of their pets. You never know. Gamble. Take a chance. Find out. Anyway, we also have Batman, Joker, Arkham Knight, Flash right here. And we also got fresh back in stock Batman, the animated series Batgirl statue, and Justice League Hot Girl statue as well. And what I'm really excited about this week is we've got Rick and Morty and I'm Mr. Meeseeks. These are little plushies. So if you love Rick and Morty and the Mr. Meeseeks, come on in and pick them up. I love them. I love to play with them. So maybe you would too. Anyway, coming over here, let me walk back over here and let's get this week's kids comics. Woo! Okay, oh, getting dizzy. All right, so this week in kids comics, we have Adventure Time Comics #2, done by different artists and writers. It's an anthology series. Darkwing Duck, Disney Princesses, The Duck Avenger. A collection of Donald Duck stories where he was the Duck Avenger. Good stuff right there. And I got to stop right here because 72 pages, folks, for $4.99. That's a good price. Pick it up. Futurama Comics, Hero Cats, Mickey Mouse Shorts, Season 1. The actual Mickey Mouse shorts that they've been doing lately have now turned into comic form. Monster High Magazine, Pink Panther, Scooby-Doo, where are you? And finally, Ultimate Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. So that's a good read. Anyway, coming on over here for this week is the new trade paperbacks and hardcovers. Wow. Is Wendy making you dizzy? Hey, Wendy. So anyway, Doctor Who, The Four Doctors, finally collected in trade. Yes, I can finally enjoy the trade. The Omega Men. All of the issues collected. I got to pull this. If you haven't read this and you like Tom King's writing on The Vision, this is where he first got noticed, is with this book. Really well worth your time. Good stuff. He now writes Batman. So there you go. Anyway, Batgirl, New Romancer from Vertigo by Peter Milligan. Highly recommended by yours truly. X-Men, the worst X-Men ever, is finally collected. Deadpool. Alina. I got to talk about Alina really quick. This is actually going to be a movie now. And it was optioned by Dark Horse. They went ahead and they published this and picked it up. It looks really, really intriguing. And basically, it's about a girl who gets teased and she doesn't fight back, but then there's something called Josephine that will fight back for her. Woo! Creepy stuff. Anyway, moving on. Amazing Spider-Man. Tank Girl. That's an older Tank Girl, but I decided to put it out because we love Tank Girl. Hellboy and the BPRD, 1952. Bigfoot by Fantagraphics. This is actually an older book. I believe it was 2010. But I just kind of wanted to let people know about it. Pascal Gerard is the artist on this and writer as well. And if you're thinking it's about Bigfoot, not so much. It's about this kid and his problems, and very intriguing. I enjoy the artwork. It's very, kind of fun, nice to look at stuff. Anyway, well worth your time to pick this up. Thank you, Fantagraphics. Anyway, Pretty Deadly, I believe that's volume 2. And held over from last week, Disney Villains coloring book. That's brand new though, The Art of Spider-Man. And held over again, Rom. Okay, so moving on over to the new stuff this week. Woo! Let's see. Oh, I have my back to you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to turn my back on my audience. Anyway, 4001 AD featuring Rai. Action Comics continues. Adventure Time Comics. Yep, we have it in Kids End here. All-Star Batman #1, fresh back in stock. Don't pass up on it. Aloha Hawaiian Dick. As we say aloha to that book. That's it for this time around. Archie. I'm going to stop here for a second. I'm going to grab this one. Archie, it looks like they're forming the band The Archies. What part Veronica plays in it? You got to read it, but it's really fun. I've already looked through it and kind of ruined it for myself. But good stuff. Aspen Universe Revelations, Assassin's Creed, Back to the Future, Citizen Brown, Batgirl, her rebirth, Blue Beetle Rebirth. That's the #1 on that, by the way. So all you fans of Rebirth, come on and pick up Jaime's book. Also, it's not only his book. I'm proud to announce that all you Ted Kord fans, he's back and he's in this. So you will want to pick this up. This is predicted to be popular. It may sell out this week, in fact. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Chew, good old Steve Rogers, Captain America, Civil War II. I love that cover. Looks like he's in the thick of it with Captain Marvel and Iron Man. And here's your other Civil War II tie-ins. Captain Marvel, Deadpool, Deadpool variant, Deadpool Tsum Tsum variant, New Avengers Civil War II tie-in, Ulysses Civil War II tie-in, and Venom Space Knight Civil War II tie-in, and Conan the Slayer from Dark Horse. Not a Civil War II tie-in, believe it or not. Death Force from Zenescope. Woo! All right, second row. So get ready. Here we go. DC Rebirth Deathstroke, both covers. DC Rebirth Batman Detective Comics, both covers. Jimmy Palmiotti's Delete finally wraps it up with the thrilling conclusion, as you can see here. Department H by Matt Kent keeps chugging along. Great book there. Doctor Strange Prelude, which is basically the prelude to the movie. Drax, Dungeons & Dragons Shadows of the Vampire, Extraordinary X-Men, Faith. Woo! Okay, so we got to talk about Faith for a minute. Faith is probably one of Valiant's best books right now. And if you haven't picked it up, boy, do I got a deal for you. If you come in this week, and if I have enough copies still, Valiant was kind enough to send us 60 free copies of Faith #1. So, come on in, and if you pick up a book, we'll hand you a Faith #1 to try out. So thank you, Valiant, by the way. Flash continues. G.I. Joe continues. And yet another Valiant book I got to talk about. I got to talk about it because all you Harbinger fans that are looking for the group from Harbinger, bam! They're in Generation Zero. Really well worth your time to pick up, especially if you've been missing the Harbinger crew. There they are, right in this book. Valiant's really been pushing it, and I expect good things out of it. Ghostbusters International, Godzilla's back with an all-new #1. Grimm, Tales of Terror, Zenescope. DC Rebirth, Hal Jordan and Green Lantern Corps. Harley's Little Black Book, where Harley teams up with Bombshell Harley and all the Bombshells, so that's pretty cool. There's a variant on that. Hellblazer Rebirth, #1. Hellcat, Uncanny Inhumans Annual, featuring that Scotty Young cover right there. International Iron Man, Invincible, Brandon Graham's The Island, Judge Dredd. If you haven't been reading that, really good stuff lately. Kingsway West, Lake of Fire, Lucifer, And yes, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the annual. Go, go, Power Rangers. Recently, my wife and I, we sold at a Power Rangers con called Morphicon. What we do is when we're not here, in case you didn't know, we sell jewelry and pocket watches. They're all geek related. And people were geeking out at our stuff at MorphinCon. And we got to see a lot of the actors and actresses from the old Power Rangers show. So if you pick this up, this is like reading an episode of Power Rangers. Good stuff. This is the annual. And here's the variant. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur meet Ms. Marvel. Don't miss that. And there's the Tsum Tsum variant. Munchkin. And finally, just one more row. I promise. I know I'm going long this week. So let's hurry it up. Okay. Nighthawk. Outcast. Over the Garden Wall. Public Relations. Renato Jones and the 1%. What a book that is. The Revisionist. Rom. Yes, Rom is back again with issue 2. And I got to stop, unfortunately, because it starts off Revolution. It's the Hasbro World All Unites. Rom, My Little Pony, Transformers, G.I. Joe, and many more. This is an official start of the entire Hasbro universe from IDW. She-Wolf. Six-Pack and Dog Welder, Section 8 from, you might remember them from Hitman. Snot Girl number 2. Boy, what a great book that is. Sombra number 2. Squirrel Girl. Star Wars. Star Wars Force Awakens. Star Wars Force Awakens variant. Suicide Squad number 1. Had some held over from last week, so pick it up. And the conclusion of Tank Girl. 2 girls, 1 tank. This has turned out to be one of the best Tank Girl stories in a long time. So please come on in, pick it up, and I'll talk your ear off about it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teen Titans, Titans Rebirth, both issues, or both covers, I should say. Tomb Raider, Usagi Yojimbo, The Valiant Universe Handbook, in case you're new to the Valiant Universe, pick it up. Wacky Raceland, Wonder Woman, both covers. Raceborn by Joe Benitez, Winona Earp, and then finally the X-Files. Oh, wow. All right, so once again, a whole lot of stuff to cover. And I guess that's about it. We said our adioses to Wendy. Wendy, we really will miss you. Thank you for all you've done. We can't thank you enough. And that's it for this week. But before I go, I got to say, comics are awesome, and so are you. Till next week, everybody. We'll catch you later.